Last and final thing, Joseph Robin. If this is wondered compared to what you offered, the Inflation Reduction Act does allow, based on the renewable energy generation, justify renewable auto, but more importantly justifies food wonderment with the salt, and more importantly justifies aerospace research based on the application of the uranium and how kerosene is seen in heavy alloy in outer space. Now, with fires and tornadoes, do we understand that electrical cars will probably become the new norm? And when we ask city and county buildings that are already in existence if they can put solar panels on top of them for it, and when we ask the busing system to wonder that to schools, what doesn't that make sense to a charging facility? Now, where I have my issue, Joseph Robin, I understand what you murmured the last couple of days, sir. I understand you're supposed to be considered sleepy, sir. When this is understood as Undersecretary of Interior and Risk Analyst to FEMA, and a military rank of a GS 11 to 13, at present, sir, I only believe I qualify for a 6 to 9. That is 4 military ranks in promotion. At application, sir, I do not believe that I'd pass the Senate confirmation hearing. I believe that there is too much of an issue based on it. I believe that they don't understand that the coaches, the DeBartlos, let alone the Musks and the Jobses, realized what was happening when they said impeach James Michael in 11 in view of how bad and how screwed up my effing family is. Now, when this is wondered to London and Cake College, I guess working a year and a half as a janitor, where you put your cell phone on radio while you're cleaning, and you don't understand that to broadcast rights. You don't understand that you're TAing and you're the deputy director of WMU Student Media. You ran the after parties. You staffed all of the events, like fundraising events. You distributed all the papers, the 12 to 25,000 papers across the city. You managed the DJs for parties at events. You had the ability to interlace the local radio with the university radio. You manage the advertisement. On top of it, you're asking in the writing if 2 of your coworkers don't win what is considered the Pulitzer Prize for college writing in all of the United States. Now, it doesn't matter that the valuation after the TEDx talk, sir, is the equivalent of $4 billion causes a serial killing, sir. The CEO of WeWork at the same valuation is worth 1.62.2. This is not including Brazil, or Australia fires, or the California fires, or Yosemite, sir. When this is ever wondered, though, to the other family members telling you that the 2 girls that you might have and you did, is ever wondered to compared memories, I'm not supposed to at all feel uncomfortable that we're going to kill them. I am not supposed to tell the country, maybe so what, I want them to run for office. So what, I'm going to ask Jimmy if he would endorse you. So what I would ask Barack Hussein, when this is wondered, though, do you propose? Do you hold your wedding at his library and you've never been there yet? You've never seen the funeral? You still haven't watched the video of your birthday because it was the last day you got sexually abused. What makes the ideology that Joseph Robin, sir, that if you believe you can't compete against the Senate in an open vote count, when you're told by the other family members that they're and that you know that he's taking the money for the hospital contribution to that, but COVID is fake. COVID's not real. Tendinitis research doesn't matter. Viral meningitis doesn't matter. Let alone you struggle with the psychosocial ideology that you realize the thing with Andrew, but that you can now actually do this in your lifetime to what he said. Now, if every time you've ever interacted with your family members, you've been sexually assaulted before, all of a sudden you think it's appropriate that 30 of them all of a sudden start coming out into the vet and where you're at. Then we take your finances away and not pay your unemployment. Now, sir, that's not the reason why the Breshkov, the atmospheric bombers, or the Admiral Kavinsky, or the 2 subs that popped up 9 miles outside of Washington. Now, sir, when this is wondered to the National Archives, that executive order and the idea that the Libertarian and the Green Party can't even affect your nomination, let alone his. Hey, I'm Ted Lewitt. I choose a general, a woman, an openly gay man, and instead of Pete, can't run or Jack again. I don't get that right? Joseph, Robin? But yet, the things like, we're going to rate the representative, so what if we kill the other ones? That doesn't matter at all. Now, when that's the week of it and we want certain paintings, pens, chairs, Bibles, this is how we see representing in view of mental health. I'm sorry. I still want the representative to live. I'm sorry. I don't believe that the paintings from Chester MacArthur and, James Monroe should be destroyed. I don't believe that going into the red room and the green room and wanting to put holes in those paintings and burn the Bibles are okay. But when that's wondered to the Senate, not a single one of them sit on the January 6th commission.